So now, basically in the last class, what we have discussed, so we have discussed about like introduction to the Linux, right? Now, before going to start about this session, like what is meant by OS? So let me recap it one more time in the last class, like what is meant by OS? Can anyone? What is meant by OS? So which will provide the interface between human as well as machine. So in the OS architecture, totally how many layers we are having? How many layers we are having in the OS architecture? Great. So what are they, guys? Can anyone? So the first one is about hardware. Now, what exactly it will do? You have connected any external devices, so such as printer, mouse, HDMI cable. So these all are the external devices, right? So if you have connected any external devices, so those information are going to be stored on where? It is going to be stored on the hardware. So after hardware, what we are having? We are having the kernel. Now, what is meant by kernel here? Which provides the interface.
Interaction, yeah, interface between hardware component, software component,
Right. So after kernel, what we are having? We are having
yes,
the shell. Now, what is the purpose of shell here?
where we can execute the commands.
Command. So after shell, what we are having?
Application,
Application. Now, what is meant by application? The place where your applications are present. Nothing but what? Application. Next. So after this, we have discussed about like how to create the files, right? Now, what is the command to create a file? What is the command to create a file?
Touch.
Touch is the command here. Touch. So I want to cross verify whether file was created or not. I want to see the list of files. So then what is the command?
for shortlist ls, for long list ll.
Yeah. So remember, by defaultly, when you have login with the killer coda, you guys are having the file system. Okay. So which was a default file. So if you want to remove that one, you can remove, no problem. Okay. As of now, I'm going to remove that file. So RF file system. Okay. Now, so what is the command here? Touch. And then file name. So file name I am giving as DevOps. Hit enter. So file was created. Now give the ls. So I am having my DevOps file. So if I want to remove the file, rm DevOps. Now let's say totally we have seen like how to create the file. Now I want to add the data inside a file. Today we are going to add the data inside a file. So if you want to add the data inside a file, so we are going to use what? We are going to use the VIM editor. What we are going to use here? We are going to use the VIM editor. So basically, in the VIM editor, in the VIM editor, totally we are having three modes. How many modes we are having? Two modes. So one was a command mode. Was the first one here. One was a command mode. So the second one was like the insert mode. What was the second one here? Insert mode. So totally in the VM editor, how many modes we are having? We are having two modes. So one was a command mode. So the second one was like insert mode. So clear for all of you? In the VM editor, totally I am having two modes. So one was the command mode. So the second one was like insert mode. Now, point number one. So important point here, see, by defaultly, by defaultly, when you have open any file by using the VAM editor, you guys are going to be in the command mode. By defaultly, you guys are going to be in what? In the command mode. So it means command mode is going to be the default mode in the VAM editor. Command mode is going to be what? Default mode in the VIM editor. It was the default, guys. Again, now if you wanna shift from command mode to the insert mode, if you want to shift from command mode to the insert mode, what I need to do here? I need to press the small I button. What I need to do here? I need to press the small I button. In our laptop, we need to press the small I button. Again, I want to shift from insert mode to the command mode. I want to shift from insert mode to the command mode. What I need to do? I need to press the escape button. So don't type ESC. We are having a button called escape. So for the first button, it was right escape button. We need to press that one. So clear for all of you? In the VAM editor, totally how many modes I am having? I am having two modes. So what are they? Command mode and then insert mode. So what is the default mode in the VAM editor? Command mode. So if you want to shift from command mode to the insert mode, what I need to do here? I need to press the small I button. Again, if you want to shift from insert mode to the command mode, what we need to do? We need to press the escape button. So clear for all of you up to now? We are theoretically good. We are going to do it practically. Clear? Great. Now, observe carefully. So, if you want to open any file, if you want to open any file, so the command will be, so the command will be VIM, VIM, and then file name. So, see here, do we have any file here? LS. Do we have any file? No, right? Now, I'm going to open a file called DevOps by using the VIM enter. So it means VIM DevOps. Now, if I have given the enter, so it will open or not? If I have given the enter, it will open or not? Okay. Say touch, touch, AWS I am giving. Hit enter. So VIM AWS. Hit enter. So it was opened. So file was opened. Say what I mean to say. And also I have quit from the editor as well. So right now I am having only AWS file, but now what I am giving VIM DevOps. It will work or not? It will work or not? Great. So ultimately it will be work. Why? Because your VIM editor, whatever the VIM editor I am having, so this VIM editor will search for this DevOps file. Will search for this DevOps file. If the file was present, it is going to be open that file. If the file was present, it is going to be open that file. If it is not present, VIM editor will create a file and also it will be open that file. VIM editor will create this file and also it will be open. Okay. So now hit enter. So totally I was in the DevOps file and also I was in which mode? In the VIM method. Totally how many modes we are having?
Command mode.
I was in the command mode. So how can I get to know that whether I was in the command mode or in the insert? How can I get to know that whether I was in the command mode or in the insert mode? Means, so for the first time, so observe carefully, only for the first time, here I can able to see the file name. Here I can able to see the file name. If you are seeing here as the file name, I'm writing here only first time, guys. For the first time, you can able to see the file name. Okay. So if you are seeing the file name, if you are seeing the file name, you are in the command mode. You are in what? You are in the command mode. Now totally I want to shift from command mode to the insert mode. What I need to do? I want to shift from command mode to the insert mode.
Press
What I
model.
Yeah, what we need to do here? We need to press the small I. Now let us try to press the small I button. Now, totally I have pressed the small I button. We are in the insert mode. How can I get to know that? Means so here I can able to see as insert. Here I can able to see as the insert. So if you are seeing here as insert means you are in the insert mode. Okay. So totally I have shifted to the insert. Again I want to shift from insert mode to the command mode. What I need to do? Again I want to
Escape. Press escape.
okay. So totally I am going to press the escape button. Now we are in the command. How can I get to know that? Means I'm not getting anything. I have said like only for the first time. Only for the first time we can able to see the file name. Later we are not going to see anything. Later we are not going to see anything here. Only for the first time we can able to see the file name. Later we are not going to see anything. But if you go to the insert, it will display as the insert. So I am pressing the small I. I am pressing the small I. Now I can able to see the insert. Again I am going to go to the command. Nothing was there. I insert escape insert escape insert escape. Clear for all of you how we are going to shift from command mode to the insert mode and also the insert mode to the command. Right now in which mode I was in? Right now in which mode I was in?
Insert mode.
Insert mode.
Command mode.
Yeah, we are in the command mode. So if you are seeing here as insert means you are in the insert mode. Right now I was in the insert. Okay, if you are seeing as insert here, you are in the insert mode. If you are not seeing anything, if you are not seeing anything there, so you are in the command. Clear? Now, so right now I was in the insert mode. I can able to see as the insert here. Now let me add the data. Here this is. So Alike, clear?
Yes, sir.
So here this is all about all about Linux. So I am giving like this. Okay. So totally I was added the data. Totally I was added the data. Now I want to save my data. Now I want to save my data. If you want to save your data, you want to save your data, colon W. What was that? Colon W. So it is going to be do what? It is going to be do save. So if you want to quit from the editor, if you want to quit from the editor, colon Q. You wanna quit from the editor, colon Q. Nothing but what? Quit. So if you wanna do both at a time, colon WQ. What will do? between save and quit. So instead of giving colon WQ, we can also give colon X. We can also give colon X. Okay. So if I want to do save, what I need to do? I need to give the colon W. If you want to quit, colon Q. If you want to do both at a time, colon WQ. Save and quit. Okay. Now let us try to do it practically. So totally I was added my data. Totally I was added my data. Okay. Now let us try to do save here. So if I want to do save, what I need to do? If I want to do save, what do I need to do? Colon W, right? Colon W. So the moment I am giving colon W, what's happening here was adding the data, right or not? Was adding the data. So basically colon W, colon Q, colon X or colon WQ, whatever we are having, these all are the commands. These all are the commands. So when you are doing the commands, when you are passing the commands, you should be in the command. Right now, in which mode I was in?
Insert mode.
Insert mode. So the moment I am giving the colon W, it was inserting the data. Why? Because we are in the insert mode. Okay. So these are the commands, right? We should go to the command. So now I want to shift from insert mode to the command mode. What we need to do?
Press escape.
Escape. Colon Q I am giving. Hit enter. It was saved the data. So we have written. Okay. Now I want to quit from the editor. I want to quit from the editor. What I need to do? Colon Q. Hit enter. So totally we have quit from the editor. Clear? So I'm clear for all. Now I want to cross verify. I want to cross verify whether my data was added or means we have written some data in the DevOps file, right? Now I want to cross verify whether the data was added or not. So if you want to see the data that are present in your file, if you want to see the data that are present in your file, so the command will be cat DevOps. What is the command here? Cat DevOps. Hit enter. So totally we are having the data. Totally we are having the data here. Cat DevOps. Okay. Now again I am going to open the file the DevOps. Here I am DevOps. Now if I want to copy a line, if I want to copy a line, so the command will be bye. What is the command here? Bye. Copy a line. If you want to copy 3 lines, bye. Here 3 number. Okay, 3 lines copy. See, here you need to give the 3 number. 3 is the number. Don't type 3 bye. This is not the correct format. 3 is the number. Okay, this is not 3 bye. So if you want to copy 5 lines, so then what we are going to do? We are going to do 5 bye. So here 5 was a numerical number. Don't type 5 times y. 5 number double y. 5 lines copy. Now, so if you want to paste p, paste p. If you want to delete a line, delete. Delete. Okay. If you want to delete 3 lines, 3 3 lines, delete. In the same manner, if you want to do 5 lines, delete 5dt. So here also the number. So if I am giving there as the number means, so you need to press the number. Don't type, don't press 5 times D, don't press 5 times Y. Okay. 5 number, double D. 5 lines. So completely, this is the. Now let us try to do it practically. So what is the command?
So,
Yeah.
one question, sir. So here, if we have more lines, right? Like for example, if we have 10 lines and if we give 3 DD, it will remove the first top 3 lines or the bottom 3 lines.
From your cursor, it is going to be delete.
Ah, okay.
Great question. Now, so if I want to copy a line, so then what? YY. So now totally I have copied the first line. Now what I need to do? I want to paste. So paste means what? P, 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 P. So how much time you want to paste? You can. Okay. So I want to copy 3 lines. So from the cursor, guys. So observe carefully. From the cursor, it is going to copy 3 lines. So it means it will copy these 3 lines. My cursor was here, right? My cursor was here. So from my cursor, it will copy 3 lines. So from my cursor, it will delete 3 lines. So from my cursor, it will do anything. Okay. So it will not take the top line. It will not take the bottom line. From the cursor, it will take. Great, Surajana. So nice point here. Now, so totally I am giving 3 YY. So 3 lines was copied. How can I get to know that means? So here you can see 3 lines and it means 3 lines was copied. So if I have given 5 by y, 5 lines and it means 5 lines was copied. So if you want to do paste, P, P, P. From the cursor only it will paste. It will not go to the bottom. From the cursor it will place. Okay. Now I want to delete a line. What we are going to do? Delete. From the cursor only it will delete. If you want to delete 5 lines, 5 delete. 10 means 10 delete. Like this. Okay. Now observe carefully. Totally I am having number of lines. Totally I am having number of lines. So I want to set the number. I want to set the number. So if you want to set to the number to your lines means, so it is going to be colon set number. To set numbers. Now let us set it practically. Colon set it enter. Then second colon set number. So totally I am having 9. So I have given like numbers. So that's the reason first. Now it was like what was the command? Colon set number. Okay. So right now how many lines we are having here? Right now how many lines we are having? 9 lines, right? So I'm pasting something here. So totally I'm having 19 lines. So right now my cursor was on where? My cursor was on line number 8. My cursor was on where? It was on line number 8. Right. Now I want to go to the directly 19 number. Now I want to go to directly 19. Colon 19. Enter. Now my cursor was at 19th line. So if you want to go to 5th line, colon 5. hit enter. You are in the fifth line now. If you want to go to the ninth line, colon 9, hit enter. Now we are in the ninth line. If you want to go to the second line, colon 2. So we can shift whatever, I mean to say to which line we want to go, we can go. Okay. Next. So if you want to replace a word, if you want to replace a word, so I'm having Linux as multiple times, right? I mean to say, I'm having Linux as the multiple types. Okay. Now, I want to replace my Linux with the DevOps. I want to replace my Linux with the DevOps. So, how we are going to replace? We are going to use the sed command. Percentage S. Here, percentage S. S is nothing but sed. Okay, SED guys, not SAID, SED, sed. So sed is used to replace a word. Sed is used to replace a word. So the command, I mean to say the syntax will be, so the syntax will be percentage s percentage s slash word 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 slash new new word. So observe carefully. So I want to replace my Linux with the DevOps. So the command will be percentage is nothing but set. What was the old word here? Linux. Slash. What was the new word here? So I want to replace with the DevOps. That's it. Replace a word. What command we are going to use? Set command. Okay. What was the command here? Percentage is old word, new word. It means I mean to say I want to replace my Linux with the DevOps. Now see here, percentage percentage is. What was the old word? Linux. To which word I want to replace? With the DevOps. Hit enter. So it was replaced. Again I want to replace my DevOps with the Linux. Percentage is DevOps needs to be replaced by Linux. Enter. Replaced by the AWS. Linux replaced by AWS. Percentage S slash AWS needs to be replaced by Azure. Replaced. This is the way to replace a word. And also remember, this is going to be the case sensitive. Means, so let's say I'm having Azure, which was the word Azure, having all the small letters, right? By mistakenly you have given the capital letters. It will not accept. See, percentage S slash Azure. I'm giving A as capital. But what I'm having in my file? Choose a small letter. Azure needs to be replaced by the DevOps. Hit enter. No pattern found. There is no pattern. Means it was the case sensitive. If you are having the small letter, you need to give the small letter. If you are having the capital letter, you need to give the capital letter. So right now, what I am having, small letters. Azure needs to be replaced by DevOps. Hit enter. It was replaced. Again, DevOps needs to be replaced by GCP. So it will work or not, guys? It will work or not?
No. I think here O is capital. No?
Yes, correct. So it will not accept. Hit enter. No pattern found. Why? Because O was the capital letter. But in our command we have given. Great, that's great. That's perfect as well. So let me ask you like not the questions. So just try to recap. Okay. So just try to answer with me. Now, if you want to add the data inside a file, how we are going to add? By using the VM method. So in the VM method, totally how many modes I am having, guys?
Command mode, insert mode.
Two modes. So one was the command mode, insert mode. What is the default mode in the VM method?
Command mode.
Command mode. So if you want to shift from command mode to the insert mode, what do I need to do?
Press I.
Press I. Again, I want to shift from insert mode to the command mode. What we need to do?
Escape. Press escape.
Great. Now, totally, I want to add the data. So totally, I have added the data. Now I want to do the same. I want to do same.
Call.
Yeah. Oops, so let's say I have added some data. Have added data. Now I want to do the same. What we are going to do?
colon W.
W.
The moment I'm giving colon W, what's happening here?
Uh,
We need to go to command mode.
yeah.
We are in the insert
We
mode.
are in the insert mode, right? So that's the reason it was. So how we are going to go insert mode? It's a command mode.
Escape.
Escape.
Great. So totally, I don't want to save my data. I want to quit from the editor. I don't want to save my data.
Colon Q.
Colon Q. So the moment I am giving colon Q, we are not coming out. Why? Because it was saying like you have added some data, but without saving, you are exiting from the editor. You are added some data, but without saving, you are exiting. So if you want to exit without saving the data, pass forcefully, nothing but the factorial symbol. It will not save your data and also it will exit from the editor forcefully. Colon Q factorial, nothing but forcefully. This symbol will represent forcefully. Hit. Previously we used to have the numbers, right? At DevOps. Right now I'm not having any numbers. So it means without saving the data, we have exited. Sometimes if you are not coming from the, I mean to say you are not coming out of the file, means just try to add the forcefully symbol, factorial. Okay. Yeah. Oops. Now I want to do both at a time. It means I want to save and quit at a time. I want to save the data as well as I want to quit from the editor. What we need to do?
Column X
Yeah.
or column W.
Colon WQ.
Colon WQ, we can enter at DevOps. So I'm having my data. Again, EIM DevOps. EIM DevOps. So if you observe, I'm not typing enter DevOps. I'm typing the tab button. Okay, tab. Hit enter. Insert mode. Let me add the data. So previously we have given like what colon WQ, right? Instead of giving colon WQ, we can also give the colon Excel. And also remember, we should be in the command mode. So whatever the commands we are typing, we should be in the command mode. Otherwise, you are in the insert. I mean to say, if you want to add the data, you should be insert. Otherwise, you are in the command. Colon Excel. It will do what? Save and quit at a time. Hit it. Done. So clear? Huh? So this is the one way, which was the best way to add the data inside a file. Okay. Now let me do some changes Edit all the stuff, save and exit. So right now I'm having 5 lines. So if I have given the, so if you want to clear the screen, what you are going to do? If you want to clear the screen, what you are going to do? Control L or clear. Because clear. Now observe carefully. Cat DevOps. So I'm having 5 lines, which was like, hey, this is all about DevOps. Okay. Now, if you want to add the data inside a file by using the cat command, also we can able to add. By using the cat command, also we can add cat double greater than file name. Hit enter. So I want to add something like this. So totally you were added. Now control D at a time. Control D. It was saved. Verify that one. Cat DevOps. So I'm having my number. Previously we used to have only these 5 lines, but by using the cat command, I have added the data. So now I am having the data here. So here, remember guys, double greater than, only double greater than. By mistake, if you have given the single greater than, what will happen, you know? It will overwrite entire your information. Okay, this is Shama. I'm giving like this. Control D. Cat DevOps. It was overwritten. So previously we used to have this data, right? Right now I'm having what? Hey, this is Shemo. Why? Because I have given the single greater than. You are giving the single greater than, it will overwrite your existing data. If you are giving double greater than, it will append the data. Clear? So just try to confirm in chat box once, right? Hello. Clear? Huh? Or else do I need to repeat any point? So feel free to ask you guys why, because I have mentioned like these sessions are going to be the
Ca-
interactive.
Can
Yeah.
you please repeat the ICD command?
SED.
Yes.
So SCD is nothing but it's a set command which is used to replace a word. Hey, let's say, let me copy some lines here. Why? So if you observe, we are having a word called shemo, which was multiple times, right? So I want to replace this shemo with with Raju. So I can't do number of times, right? We are having the multiple times. I can't do I can't do like this, right or not? So if you want to replace a word, we are going to use the set command. So as we are using, I mean to say, as we are having multiple times as the same shemu. So at this point of time, I'm going to use percentage s, nothing but set command. Set is used to set is used to replace a word, to replace a, okay. So the syntax will be percentage s, percentage s. What was the old word here? Shemu. Okay, what was the new word? To which word that you want to replace it with? I want to replace it with the Raju. Okay, now do it practically. So you should be in the command mode. Why? Because that is the command, right? You should be in the command mode. Escape percentage s slash percentage s slash Shamu needs to be replaced by Raju. Hit enter. It was replaced.
Thank you.
So what about others? Clear for all of you? Lekya Bhavani, Mahi, then Sujana. You guys are present or?
Yes, sir.
What about the Sujana? You there? Yes. That one. Now save and exit. This is the way. Now let me recap it one more time. So what we have discussed till now, so that we are going to be wind up. So as we are in the starting, I'm not going to stress anymore here to you. Okay. So what are the commands we have learned till the day? I mean to say yesterday and today. So let me ask you that questions. Okay. Now what is the command to create a file? So if you spell with me, so the commands are going to be in your mind. It's up to you. Okay. So if you spell with me, the commands are going to be in your mind. Direct. What is the command to create a file? Touch. What is the command? Touch.
File.
So I want to cross verify whether it was created or not.
LS.
LS or
Shortlist.
LS. Now what is
RL.
meant by LS?
Shortlist.
What is meant by LS?
Long list.
Now I want to create, I mean say I want to remove a file.
RM.
RM
RM file name.
file name. So let's say I want to create a series of files. So let's say from the, I mean to say by using the TCS, I want to create up to 10 files. TCS1, TCS2, TCS3, I want to create up to TCS 10 files. So then what is the syntax here?
Touch file name braces number.
Yes. Great. TCS, when the braces 1 triple dot 10. Correct?
Double dot, right?
Yes, double dot.
Dot.
You should give only 2 dots. Now, so I want to remove all the TCS files. RF TCS
TCS.
star. So star means what? All, every. Instead of giving TCS star, we can also give TC star. We can also T star. So if you are having a test Teja, it will be removed. But if you want to remove only TCS files, TCS star. The series that you want to remove. That's it. Next. So totally, I want to add the data inside a file. How we are going to add that one? By using the VM editor. So in the VIM editor, totally how many modes I am having?
Command mode insert.
Command mode, insert mode. So what is the default mode in the VM editor?
Command mode.
Okay, so if you want to shift from command mode to the insert mode, what we are going to do? So two modes
Press
we are
I.
having. Was the command mode. So the second one was like insert mode. So if you wanna, so by defaultly we are in the command mode. So if you wanna shift from command mode to the insert mode, so what I need to do? Press the small. So now we are in the insert mode. Okay. So if you wanna shift from insert mode to the command mode, insert mode to the command mode, what we need to do? We need to press the escape button. Okay, button. Okay. So from the first, I'm mentioning like VIM editor, VIM editor, VIM editor. So what is the full form of VIM? Can anyone? So basically VIM. So there is no full form. Officially there is no full form. But we are having like I meant to say V is nothing but V. IM is nothing but improved. VI improved. VI improved. So there is no full form basically. The basic like VI improved. Okay. Next. So if you want to copy a line, so that what is the command to copy a line?
YY.
YY. So okay. So if you want to copy 5 lines, so YY. 5 lines. So if you want to delete, what was that?
DD.
So so if you want to delete 5 lines, right?
Y DD.
Okay. So if you want to paste, P. Okay. Now if you want to set the number, if you want to set the number,
Colon.
well,
Number.
set the number, set. So let's say I'm having totally 15 lines. I want to go to 15th line. I want to go
Colon
to
15.
colon 10. So if you want to go to 10th line, colon 10. So if you want to replace a word, I mean to say if I want to replace a word, what we are going to use?
S.
S. So here old word, then
New word.
to replace a word. So here what is meant by S? Set.
SED. Said.
Great. Now what is the difference between? I mean, say I was added the data, so I want to cross verify whether it was added or not. What is the command to see the data inside a file?
Cat.
File
Cat.
name.
Okay. File. Great. Now, what is the difference between these two? Cat greater than file name, single greater than. So, cat, double
Append and
greater than.
overwrite.
So, which will be appended, which will be
Now,
override.
one greater is override. Double is over append.
Clear? So, after this, what we have discussed up to this only, right? Okay, no problem. So whatever you are learning, so either it is going to be the single command or 10 commands or 50 commands, you should be the perfect. So that's what my intention. Okay, so if you communicate with me, so in the class only you guys are going to get the commands. Okay, so just try to communicate with me. So you will get the commands in the class. I mean to say, it's not all the commands. So some are going to be in so upcoming classes you will get to know that. So just my intention was like communicate with me in the class only. You will get the 70 to 80% subject. After the class, just try to practice only 30 minutes or only 1 hour. You will get 100%. In the class, you will get 70%. By doing the practice only, you will get 100%. Also remember, by listening the class, there is no use. In my point of view, by listening the class, there is no use. You have to sit, you have to concentrate, you have to work. Then only you will get the subject. Otherwise, I can't do anything. My intention was like you have to do practice. That's it. It's for your own. If you are doing practice, you are getting a job. I'm not going to get anything, right? If you do the practice, you will get. Now also I have pasted whatever the commands we are having. I have pasted in the chat box. So just try to copy the all those things and save on your personally. These commands are going to be saved. I mean to say these notes are going to be saved on the Google Drive as well. So just try to contact with the admin team. So they are going to provide you the videos. So which was the lifetime access for you. I'm going to say not right. I mean to say contact your admin team according to that. So they will guide you. So how you are going to access the video. So those all they are going to having. So as a trainer I don't have like so the videos access, so it's completely the admin team. So just try to contact with the admin team, so they are going to. So guys, so that's it from my end for today. So if you are having any doubts, you can ask any doubts from this class.
Sir, how to practice these commands? Uh,
Killer code only. So I'm
okay.
using practice here. In future we are going to create the servers, we are going to practice on the servers only. But I have mentioned one point, right? So there is no even single word different. So what we are learning, so it was print has this so and also remember, so somewhere like pinging, like we are having the data, right? We have performed something here. If you refresh, it will go, your data will go. You refresh again, it was starting from first. Okay, we are going to do in the server. In the server it will not happen because the site right killer code, I'm not having the data. But in the server, it will save permanently. Okay? Okay, then I all have a nice. So I mean to say, any doubts from this class, sir?
So how many days this Linux class would be?
Yeah, basically Linux is going to be like, so full of commands, and also it's going to be like users, groups, permissions. We are having the more, it's completely like the commands, Linux. Okay, so I'm not going to deliver the Linux full of now, as of now. What I'm trying to do. So I'm going to start the DevOps first. So in the DevOps also, I'm going to start the Git first. So why I'm starting the Git? Let me tell you that one as well. So if you see the DevOps logo, you see the DevOps logo. So the DevOps phase was started on where? It was started on the plan. For the planning, there is no tool. We are not going to learn any tool. So after plan, what we are having? We are having the code. At the end, who will write the code? Development team will write the code. After writing the code, they need to save the code. To save our code, to track our code, we are having the Git. After Git, we are going to learn GitHub. Later, we are going to learn Azure repos. So this phase was completed. So in the Git, you guys are going to get some Linux commands. Okay. So after Git, what we are having? I mean, so after code, what we are having? We are having the build. To build our code, we are going to learn Maven. Also, we are going to learn MS Build. At there, you are going to get some Linux commands. Later, we are having release, CI/CD. Here also, you will get some Linux commands. So it means this is the workflow. I mean to say this is the flow to learn the DevOps. I mean to say this logo you need to be follow. According to this logo, we are having phases. According to these phases, we are having tools. We are going to follow this logo. We are going to learn the tools. Also, for each and every tool, you are going to get some Linux commands, Linux commands, Linux commands. It means our Linux is going to be covered in our entire syllabus. As I have given 50 or 100 commands right now, you are going to be confused, right? That's the reason Linux will cover on our entire DevOps syllabus.
So the all Amazon Linux and all the Linux will be covered in this overall
Yeah,
DevOps.
correct.
And what is the difference between all these Linux? Mainly the command or anything else? Ubuntu, CentOS, Amazon Linux.
All are the same only, but let's say if you want to install the Git, let's say I'm using Amazon Linux. If in case I'm using the Amazon Linux, if I want to install the Git, you know what? What was the command here? Install -y. Okay, but if you are using the Ubuntu, you are using the Ubuntu to install the Git, we are going to use apt install. So here the main thing was like package difference. Why? Because according to the OS it was varying. But the purpose after installing the Git commands was the same. So we have learned some commands here, right? So these commands was same in Amazon Linux is in Ubuntu. Way of installation is the different. After installing, all the commands was same. So let's say I have installed the Git on Amazon Linux. So if you want to check the version of Git hyphen hyphen version. So the same command are going to be accepted here. Why? Because installation is the different, but after installing Git commands, right? These all are the Git commands. It was the same. Clear?
Yep.
So, any alternative doubts as well as concerns?
Uh, this class going to be AWS as well as the Azure, right? I mean to say multi-cloud.
Yeah, multi-cloud. So it is one of the multi-cloud. So I'm going to start the Azure first. Later we are going to start the Amazon. I would say AWS.
Okay, in between we'll do the project also, right?
Yeah, we are having the projects in both the clouds. So I'm going to cover the projects on AWS.
So, you're going to provide support for certifications also, like any guidance for that?
Yeah, we are going to provide the support as well as guidance. So if you want to do support, I will do. If you want to provide the guidance, we are going to do.
Mm.
Both ways we are having. So support in the sense we will guide you. Oh, from where we are going to get all the stuff, from where we are going to get the things, I meant to say the where we are going to learn, I will guide you.